now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Reap, reap, B, reap. What's with T3? Reap, reap, B, reap. What are you talking about? Reap, reap, weep. You downloaded Atris's archives? D,
What is the machine saying?
Breeb. I have to read it slowly and obnoxiously to keep you all in suspense for what TV is going to say, because trust me, I'm in just as much suspense. He said there was a holo record of my trial in Atris's records.
We seem to have found it.
Are we going to watch this thing? Huh, this looks really formal. This actually looks like Coruscant. There she is.
Do you know why we have called you here?
I came here because I chose to, not because you summoned me. You've called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the Jedi Code, and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council. The truth in the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless would have died. You were not at Malachor, you will never understand. Truth is that no Jedi should turn from war, they should embrace it. Sorry. So she said she agreed with us, so we had to make a really good case here. I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the Jedi Code and broken, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
It's gonna go, wait, this quickly? It's going over this quickly? It's already over? Hold on, we're not done yet. We're not, I wanted to make a case. That can't be right. That's not how it happened.
Defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there. More like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to
Can I
their
reload that and
passions,
redo
not
that?
their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force.
What is
it was as if she
Atris's
was already
beef?
dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Kind of wish I had the opportunity to make my case against the council there.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Woo. Those last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. Is that all there is? There must be more. Dewey Dree D Bweep. Entrance to the list of all the missing Jedi? Sure, display it. Master Vrook Dantooine. Master Zezkai El Nar Shaddaa. Master Khazar Onderon. Master Vash Korriban. Master Atris Telos. Dwee? I knew all of those Jedi Masters. Yo, Vrook was from the first game too. Those Jedi were all on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
That is a good point, isn't it? All of these Jedi Masters, all the Jedi in the galaxy are extinct except for these Masters. But if they have a greater plan, if the Council themselves had this greater overarching plan, why would it require the rest of the Jedi to be wiped out and the Sith to, like, be on their high rise, you know? Be that as it may, we need their help against the Sith. True. Were there once thousands by the war's end? Barely 100 Jedi remained. Yeah, okay.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Atris and the Jedi Council took it from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
The funny thing I find is that apparently we've met a lot of really decent people during the war, like Bao-Dur here. Yet we're still exiled from the Order, you know. It's kind of crazy. I don't want anything of the Jedi. I'm not afraid of building a new lightsaber if that's what you think. Then why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General. But whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Very well. To begin, there's some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Since when did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
So what you saying is, if I'm a hard-ass DPS,
Last time, no.
my lightsaber's gotta deal hella damage. D-reet.
Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat.
D-reet?
Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor.
Dwoo. D-dwee?
Yeah? How many credits?
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances.
Breed.
I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too.
Breed.
What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here? B-D.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Not entirely true. Don't worry, Bao-Dur probably knows what he's doing. Dwoo.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started.
Let's get started.
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot.
D.
I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
T3M3 has received a permanent +2 bonus to his constitution. Cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, leave Ebonhawk. We can't do that. We're in space currently, right? We're in transit. Wow, he's got Bayodir has been going to work in here. There's a cage shells. Alright, I feel like a lot of those in-between cutscenes there were stuff that Restored Content mod came with. Because they seemed a little out of place, but they're still good. Like the whole thing Atton there was doing the credits. Alright, so I think we should take the opportunity to talk to all of our companions individually to see what they're up to. So let's talk to Bayodir here first.
Hey, General. Are you alright?
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
I was inspired by your arm.
Whoa. Claws out today, aren't they?
Now, whose claws are out?
Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi, not many but a few, who look like that. And I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control. Calm. Like I usually only get when I'm repairing something.
When one is in touch with the Force, it can manifest itself visibly.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Where'd you pick up that remote anyways?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off.
Ooh. Aw, feels bad, man.
Just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs.
D.
I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
Wouldn't it be cool to have a little droid robot thing fly around in real life? You know, just a little guy who helps you around with helps you out with everything. That'd be so cool. I want a little droid friendo. What's your opinion about the Telos situation?
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else I can help you with?
Do you have all the lightsaber parts I'll need?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, do I have
No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
Wait, so we found a focusing crystal, and then we must have found one of the other parts, so we're missing two. Huh, okay. Do you have any shields I could use?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help you with?
It's kind of cool, you make shields. What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Pretty sure it's D3 who made those repairs. Just saying. Let's see what else we have here. T3, how you doing? D-Reed. Could you please stop moving around the ship? It's hard to find you. T3, repair, you look like you need some... D-D. Good, let me tackle the main chassis for... Just sit still, this won't take too long. Oh no, it failed! Whoops, that messed up my high spanner in there. D-D. We'll try again later. For now, I have questions for you. Repair, you look like you're gonna need some routine maintenance. Good, let me tackle the main chassis first. Oh, no, that failed too. Okay, maybe that's Sutter's due. Did I do it? We'll try again later. Mind if I try to upgrade your memory core again? DD, okay. Alright, let me take a look. DD, success, we did it, alright. How do you feel? Doo-roo, cool. Due to computer skills, T3's gaining an additional 1 plus intelligence. Cool. Blank look. What, me? I was working on you this whole time. DD, I had other questions for you. Can we get a list of the... I already know who the Jedi Masters are. Can you upgrade an item for me? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, maybe we can ask, like, everybody on the ship to, like, upgrade some for us, you know? Seems like a thing. Conventional thing for us to do. Clothes, we don't need anything upgraded, actually. But we gained some XP, and that's always nice. Sorry, get on my way. Alright, I'm assuming at this point we just go from planet to planet like we do in the last game, but, at a slightly different rate. Lost Jedi. So what, we have, Dantooine, Nar Shaddaa, Onderon, and Korriban. So I feel like Dantooine should be our last stop almost, because we're all gonna tell them to gather there. Maybe we should just go there last. Kreia?
You have grown strong in the Force. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. I have seen you display many
Because if I can help, I will. There's enough suffering in the galaxy. If I could alleviate for one person, then I made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
The idea of help is not to become reliant on that help, though. The idea of help is to get assistance until one is good enough to handle things on their own. So, and sometimes we're in a low spot, so we need that help. You know, sometimes we don't always... The human spirit does not always have the strength to endure. I feel how... I think you're trying to guilt me out of helping people. You won't succeed.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small
From
things,
you?
From such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
They are loyal companions, and I will not harm them.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Influence lost. I am losing all the influence with her. Should I ask her about other things? I don't know. Let me see.
Yes?
Never mind. I'll be going now. Alright, let me just get one conversation tackled with all these characters. I think Atton is the one we should look to. Alright, let's upgrade HK too while we're at it. Hold on. Yep. We're installing the control cluster. You install the droid's control cluster. Step away. Alright, that's one part down. Many more parts to go. I assume. T3, hello? Nothing going on here. Let's talk to Atton Rand here. He's flying the ship, I believe. Hey, Atton. What's going on, man?
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
It feels as if I've been more in touch with the Force than I've ever been. It's hard to explain, but even with everything that's happening, I feel at peace.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Let's play Pazaak.
Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Republic Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything.
It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
That's kind of funny. And politically relevant. Can you go over the rules again first? Let's play practice match then. Alright, this looks a little weird. Or actually, no, I haven't touched my... deck in a while, so... Available cards, choose side deck. Chosen cards. I'm really confused by this. This card flips all positive 2s and 4s you have in play to negative. Nah, we're good with what we have. Let's play. Yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, I guess we're getting to 20. Flip hand card. What? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Where's the swanky ass Pazaak music I look forward to using? End turn. I'm a good Pazaak player. I know how this works. End turn. Alright. I guess we're gonna do +1. And then stand. Bam. Won that set. End turn. Wouldn't it be funny if we could keep playing Pazaak and just get cards out of, keep rob Atton of all his cards. You know, it seems about right. End turn. Oh god, I'm gonna have to work up to that. Nope. Stand. Okay. End turn. Not fair. Not fair what Atton just pulled there. Alright. Flip. Wait, no. I'm gonna use that. There we go. One more to go, baby. I only got -3. It's alright. I'll keep pressing end turn until I get it. It's alright. Should I stand? I'm gonna stand. I hate this guy. He gets +1 3 times in a row. There's gotta be a very low chance of that happening or something. Bam, look at that, I'm won. I've won. Aw, I hate you, man. You made me use my only card. Alright, now all we can do is end turn until we want to stand. Oh, I defeated him. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun, I guess. Alright, let's see. Security system. Hold on, let's take a look at this. Oh, these are just cameras. Alright, well, we don't really want to worry about that then. Okay. Alright, let's look at the galaxy map here. Oh boy, we have a lot of destinations. So we just... Oh, we're near Paragus 2 at the moment. That's kind of weird. Could we travel there, actually? Oh, look at the planet's like half blown up. You can see that, right? Look at that chunk right there. Telos, Citadel Station. And from Citadel Station, we go directly to Telos. Is that giant thing covering the planet? Is that Citadel Station? That can't be right. It's kind of crazy. Onderon. ISIS. Spaceport. Nar Shaddaa. Dantooine. I feel like a lot of our leads right now lead to Nar Shaddaa. So that might be the King Urban Zone. I feel like that might be the place to go to next. Dantooine. Dresche Settlement. Korriban. Man. 2 games in a row. Still going to Korriban. Dantooine 2, I suppose, but still. I kind of want to go to Paragus, see what it's like. I don't know if we can actually go there, though. Alright, I think we are going to go off to Nar Shaddaa. Let us travel.
Here we are, the smuggler's moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer.
Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
Where's Nar Shaddaa?
It means
Or what's
glorious
Nar Shaddaa?
jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nar Shaddaa's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
What's the refugee sector? You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So there's a lot of ex-soldiers in Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. Some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
We're definitely going to deal with more exchange, which I am not sure how to feel about that, but hopefully it doesn't go too bad. How hard will it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy.
Oh, we already asked that. Let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Oh my. Look at this. Bunch of bounty hunters, it seems. There's gotta be bounty hunters.
comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours.
Why must we watch? We have hunted them for so long. Why well, wait.
Because one Jedi
That was a weird sentence.
others. It is the way of things.
Goto's house filled with madness. Zook family hunt the galaxy, look for Jedi. Jedi family comes here and we can no longer hunt. There is no sense to it. If you wish to live, you should respect Goto's wishes. Oh, I skipped whatever they said. Let the Zugs defy Goto, and after we've collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads as trophies. You best leave threats unspoken, Hahar. We were carried far from the world of trees, maybe too far. I hear you are not even collect life debt from the little red hand human female. She make fool of you twice. If she had crossed Zook, she would be very dead now. Goto or not, I will carve a bloody swath through your entire family, Zook. I swear it to you.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. Goto's order was clear. We are not to harm the beautiful Jedi while she walks on Nar Shaddaa. Unless we are attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. Goto told us to leave the Jedi alone, it is true. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions. Oh boy, they're gonna go for our companions, it seems. Alright, so
the beautiful
we know a little bit more about the bounty hunters.
Living. This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Oh hey, they're playing the Nar Shaddaa music. Well, this music playing here for Nar Shaddaa is actually the same music that plays in SWTOR when you're on the planet. Which kind of makes sense. I was kind of surprised how many musical tracks from this game are actually in SWTOR. That's something I never realized until playing this game. Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing.
That's a problem.
The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Uh-huh. The Ibn Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Are we going to be okay on this landing pad? Any problems? Is this the refugee sector? Let's move on.
All right, then. Let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
If Zez-Kai L is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Optimism! Like this guy. Uh-oh. There's, what's their face? A Tordarian waiting for us at the end of the pad. Yeah, he's flapping his wings. Don't worry, man. I'll get to you in a second. I wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
Be silent and come with me. Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Knew he was gonna come over. The Force does not work on Toydarians because I watched the Phantom Menace kill myself. I'm gonna drink bleach after this recording. Junk, you're lucky my ship's gracing your trash heap.
Huh? My trash heap? Fine, land there. My trash heap's all that's keeping your ship from making the final plunge. And trust me, it won't be long in coming, I promise you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Oh boy. Alright, well, that's something to know when we come back to the shuttle. Alright, so, in the same way that Kreia would have been a good companion for the last planet, because she's got some Forcical know-how, I'm gonna keep Atton, because he has some know-how about this place. So let's add him in, and then I'm gonna add T3 in, because I think he's gonna be really useful, and I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to upgrade him here, whereas Bayodir and Kreia can just remain behind. Okay, we're good to go. Yes.